Adam Scott admits the internationals need a miracle to stay in the President's Cup after their hopes were put on life support in the second session. A star-studded American team put the underdog internationals to the sword during Friday's four-ball format, racing 6 points ahead in the biennial teams event to earn the biggest ever lead after 2 sessions. Adam Scott watches his shot from a bunker as he hits toward the 11th green during the four-ball golf matches on the second day of the President's Cup. Photo: Julio Cortez with an 82 cushion and needing just 15.5 total points for victory, the U.S. can clinch the President's Cup before the singles matches for the first time in its 23-year history. But with 8 points on offer in the double-session foursomes and four-ball on day 3, 8-time internationals veteran Scott says his team aren't giving up just yet. "It's disappointing we're that far behind," Scott told Op.but 2/3 of the points are still up for grabs, so we're going to have to dig ourselves out of this hole and own the double session to be in with a chance on Sunday. The heavily lopsided biennial teams event was again in favor of the Americans, who came to Liberty National Golf Course with all 12 players ranked inside the world's top 30, compared to 6 for the internationals and 4 of those inside the top 10. "We're playing great players, it's very difficult," said Scott. Fist bump. Adam Scott, right, and John Vegas, left, celebrate early on the second day of the President's Cup. Photo: Julio Cortez, but the 37-year-old said it was no excuse after he and Cup rookie John Vegas led their match against world No. 1 Dustin Johnson and Brooks Koepka, only to be shot down 3-2. "Johnny and I have played the No. 1 player in the world 2 days in a row. There's a reason he's No. 1 has a bloody good player," said Scott. We weren't quite good enough. We played solid, but against an amazing pair you have to make something happen, and we just didn't do that." Jason Day and Mark Leishman led for most of their showdown with 5-time major winner Phil Mickelson and Kevin Kisner, but the Australian duo handed back a 2-hole advantage to lose the match on the 18th. But the 3 Australians weren't the only ones to capitulate. Internationals' top-ranked player Hideki Matsuyama and Canadian debutant Adam Hadwin blew a 2-hole lead, settling for a half-point against dream pairing Jordan Spieth and Patrick Reed. After starring for the internationals during the Thursday foursomes, South African duo Louis Oosthuizen and Brandon Grace lost 3-2 to Rickie Fowler and FedEx Cup champion Justin Thomas. Fellow South African Charles Schwartzel handed in another disappointing effort, combining with Anirban Lahiri to be smashed 6-5 by Cup rookies Charlie Hoffman and Kevin Chappell. Op.